The Academy Award-winning actor is renowned for his dedication to his performances, which includes losing weight, regaining it, and donning prosthetics to radically alter his appearance. Then there was the time when he went after Batman and painted his hair green and shaved off his eyebrows. Leto's most recent projects, the long-delayed superhero film, Morbius, and the Apple TV Plus drama, We Crashed, are just two more instances of how he has drastically changed for his work. Hey people, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be looking at some of Jared Leto's most dramatic transformations. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notifications, and most importantly, watch the video till the end. Let's get started. Leto favors the term immersive, saying recently to E! News, "I've spent a career immersively and it's quite an opportunity." Even though some may refer to it as method acting, even the people who work with Leto feel as though they aren't actually dealing with the actor because of how completely he enters his characters. Despite spending 6 months portraying his on-screen spouse in We Crashed, Anne Hathaway revealed to E! News during the show's March 17 premiere that he had only recently met the requiem for a dream actor in real life. Hathaway said, "He is a really immersing process, so much so that I only just recently met Jared in a loose sense. He's really adorable and fun. Funny how I can now see some of the attributes he gave to his persona." Leto admitted to Variety that he has a strong connection to each of his parts, which could be the reason they resemble living, breathing people to me. "Obviously, I know they're not, but I still feel a connection. It's a shame we won't attempt it again." There are Leto's most dramatic transformations, from the extreme weight gain that led to a dangerous medical condition to the prosthetics that so convincingly transformed him into a member of the Gucci fashion family that his co-stars didn't even recognize him. The opportunity to play the titular anti-hero in his newest film, which is situated in Sony Pictures' universe of Marvel characters, was too much to pass up for Morbius Leto. Leto told Variety, "I love that it was going to be the first time this character was going to be on TV. Since I've always been fascinated by change, this was a great opportunity to do so in a major Marvel movie. Saying no was impossible." For the part of Dr. Michael Morbius, Leto performed significant study on the uncommon, incurable blood ailment his character has, interacting with doctors and patients who have the condition. He did not consume blood or shave his teeth into fangs though. While he did not want to discuss the specifics of his preparation for that aspect of the character, he also learned how to walk with a cane. "For me, it's a chance to learn," he declared. "Since I want to save some of that for myself, I won't get too specific. I did, however, lean in, no pun intended. I love a good pun, but I didn't mean to say that. I took inspiration from working with folks who had this particular physical barrier." We Crashed. We were moved by Leto's sincere portrayal of disgraced WeWork founder Adam Neumann in the March debuting Apple TV Plus series. Leto used prosthetics and mimicked an Israeli accent, which he acknowledged was difficult to pull off to play the businessman, who he had met in person before shooting began. Leto told Variety that his accents for We Worked and House of Gucci eventually blended together, adding that he recruited a group of 5 Israelis to help him practice lines and went to Shabbat dinners so that he could hear that voice all the time. Leto recalled that Paolo's accent started to peak out a few times at the end of filming We Crashed. It was quite odd. I'm not sure if it was because of fatigue or because Paolo just needed my attention, but that may happen. As Leto remarked to Entertainment Tonight, there were some things going there. Oscar-winning special effects makeup artist Kazu Hiru employed exact prosthetics to create a realistic look for the actor's facial alteration. Subtle work is really difficult to execute. We have some subtle stuff going on with this one. House of Gucci. In House of Gucci, Leto spent 6 hours getting ready to play the obese and balding Paolo Gucci, with the prosthetics he wore being created by Oscar-nominated designer Goran Lundstrom using a 3D scanner. Lundstrom explained to Variety that Leto preferred to stay as true to his character as the eccentric fashion designer as possible. "We generally apply makeup on set, but Jared wanted us to apply this at a separate location. He would therefore appear on set as Paolo Gucci." Additionally, the actor's physical makeover was so convincing that his co-star Al Pacino initially failed to identify him. Leto recalled the incident on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. "I got there for the first day of working character, and I went up and said, 'Papa,' you know, Papa in an accent, and he looked over and kind of gently skirted away from me." Leto said, "I remarked, 'Oh, I don't know, maybe he's a little grouchy.' When I answered, 'Papa, it's me, Paolo,' he essentially moved away once more asking, 'Who is this creep?'" The minor details in the 2021 psychological thriller Leto played frightening murder suspect Albert Sparma, and he sported a discreet nose prosthesis, artificial teeth, and eye color changing contacts. Leto's appearance was all about the little things, as the movie's title implies. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "I think a lot of people don't see these nuances, but together, they all make up the final product. Nobody ever brings up the fact that I had an unusual nose to me." Leto added that the hair team tried about 20 different really awful wigs before settling on leaving his natural hair. Death Squad for his role as the Joker. In the 2014 DC superhero film, Leto shaved off his eyebrows, bleached and then colored his hair green, and cut off his distinctive ombre locks. With several tattoos, including the word "damaged" on his forehead and silver teeth, this version of the fabled character is the most severe and polarizing so yet. But the actor's transformation into the supervillain went beyond only his outward appearance. He also sent joke presents to his co-stars such as Viola Davis and Margot Robbie, such used condoms and anal beads. At the premiere, he told E! News, "I did a lot of things to create a dynamic, to create an element of surprise, of spontaneity, and to really tear down any sort of walls that may be there." The Joker is a person who truly doesn't respect boundaries or things like personal space. Leto explained the rumors of his joke gifts to Entertainment Weekly in 2021, saying, "Any of the very few gifts that were ever given were given with the spirit of fun and adventure and accepted with laughter, fun, and adventure. I'm playing a character named the Joker, so feel free to crack jokes," he continued. "Nothing has ever crossed any borders, and it's not the responsibility of those online to draw those boundaries. At the end of the day, I'm an artist. You can essentially kiss my ass if I take a risk and you don't like it." Dallas Buyers Club. For his Oscar-winning performance as an AIDS-affected transgender woman in the 1980s, Leto lost more than 30 pounds to look emaciated. 2013 saw Leto's admission to E! News. "I got down to 116 or whatever. I essentially skipped meals. I ate scantily." Leto said, "I had done comparable things with weight, but this was different. I believe that dedication was required for the function. It was about how that affected the way I act, speak, think, and feel. You feel extremely flimsy, vulnerable, and unsafe." Chapter 27. Leto put on 67 pounds in order to portray John Lennon's killer, Mark David Chapman, in 2007. By the end of the filming, the actor's additional weight had taken such a toll on him that he was no longer able to walk to set. He was eventually diagnosed with gout. He told the Los Angeles Times that year, "I'm not convinced it was the best choice. I tried my best to persuade a friend who was just planning to put on weight for a movie. Even if you're able to remove the weight, the effect it once had on you still exists." But Leto believed it to be a crucial component of the persona. Leto said, "Page 1 of the script didn't state you gained 67 pounds and are miserable for 2 months. But as I did my investigation, I came to understand just how much this man's appearance said about him." With that, the video has come to an end. Let us know what you think in the comments section to help us expand our community and attract more people who share our interests and are eager to learn. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you thought the video was interesting. Till then, bye!